to the start of the creation of one of my applications on Touchdesigner. I thought today I would just go through and show what's going on. It's kind of hard to explain, so just follow along. What can I say? Elpsgoo, what's up? So, yeah, I got the POV camera like I'm doing a driving stream. Except I'm just programming stuff, I guess. But the reason actually I wanted to have this camera is because I have something interesting here, which is my hardware glitch device. The lights are kind of low right now. Kind of is what it is. We'll maybe fix that later on. Anyways, we'll get to that when we get to it. So, also if the stream is going down or there's audio issues or anything, please let me know. I think right now it's kind of going to shit. So, yeah, just let me know. So first look at the actual application. This is actually something I started creating like 2 years ago. Sorry. Yeah, so I was creating this like 2 years ago. I created a different edition maybe a few weeks ago, and I decided to actually try to combine the two ideas, and now I feel like it's a good time to kind of show the first look of what it's doing. Just to get feedback, I want to know what you guys think. I think it's pretty cool. I think there's potential here, and there's actually a lot of stuff to get into. Namely the website as well, which has direct connections, so anybody on the website can actually influence the stream, and we'll get into that. So I'm just gonna write this in chat in case I'm actually having audio problems and you can't hear me. Okay. So first of all, we can see I just created a video on Instagram, actually, and YouTube. You may have seen it recently. I actually made it on the system. And I'm actually kind of excited to show how it works. Without further ado, let's run into it. This is Touchdesigner that I'm streaming right now. It's quite complex in general, Touchdesigner. So I'm not going to go over how all of Touchdesigner works. There's a lot of tutorials online. I can only just show you through my process kind of what is happening, and we'll see from there. I'm going to describe more how to use it. This is the reason why I've created this window, which actually has functions. Actually, it's this I need to view. So I can actually change, yeah, not anymore. Interesting. Stopped working. That's amazing. This is typical stream start. Just stuff stops working. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I don't think it's very important right now anyways. Can I really? Like, I can see my mouse is active, but it's not actually. Well, this is going to be the stream. Basically, we're going to sit here, troubleshoot stuff. So, what can I say? Why is it not working though? It was working yesterday. I didn't really try today. Yeah, the bitrate seems to keep dipping around like 3000. If the quality goes out, I suppose that's why. Also, I'm running the stream. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm running the stream from Touchdesigner. So this is all happening. Everything is happening in Touchdesigner. It's kind of crazy. So we have this panel and a background. They're combined. The panel you can control normally. I don't really know why it's not right now. And then it outputs directly to a stream here. Stream of the year. What's up, Ace of Haze? So normally I would have this output. You can actually see the switch right now. Okay, so now it's just the window, and normally you're able to interact with, or I would be able to interact with this. I'm hoping to add website integration where you can also interact with it while the stream is running. So this is kind of something I'm working on. But for now I'm switching it to desktop stream, which is literally my camera and a screen grab. I'm gonna try something real quick. I have a feeling screen grab is causing this problem. It's definitely not. The problem with running everything on Touchdesigner is if I close this application at all, the stream goes down. We kind of have to figure that out. If this software lags at all, the stream will also probably lag. If it crashes, the stream crashes. The reason I'm doing it like this is because OBS takes up too many resources. I already have Touchdesigner on and working, so I might as well just run the stream from here. At least that's the idea. So I've split the zone up into 3 areas. Let's just get a quick look. Again, I'm not sure why this is actually making me a little bit angry. But okay. I don't really know what to say. Anyways, let's just continue from where we can. So you can see this square on the left. This is the input. This is, you're supposed to be able to choose any video you want. And we'll figure out why we're having an issue soon. Could also be... Okay, so it actually works directly, but it doesn't work on the overlay. So in the middle window here, we have effects. Right now I have just some brightness tweaks basically and saturation. It's really nothing. Then we have the output window, which is after the effects. Right now it's white because there is a problem with the input. So let's check out what's going on here. Okay, so the effect is giving it all a white color. Actually, the effects are going to be interchangeable, so I'm going to create effects, put them into a container like this, and then it's like a insert effect kind of situation, and these dials and sliders will also change. So it's not working because, now to introduce a whole other aspect of this stream, something I think is quite exciting, is simply this little device here. Now, this device is connected to my laptop, but first it goes through a hardware glitch system. We're going to go into a little bit of depth now. So as I turn this on, you can see this is actually my desktop, and this counts as a third monitor right now. But it's using antennas to pick up signal from over there. Let me just actually turn on my light. This is going to be much better. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I think it's better. Yeah, it looks better. Okay. This wireless screen. I know there's wires in it right now, but I have the charger plugged in, and this cable feeds directly to my laptop. What you're seeing on the screen connects through here back into the laptop. So the network, in terms of order, how this works. My laptop has an HDMI going into this HDMI converter to analog. As you can see, I have the red, white, and yellow cables here. I don't really know if you can tell. I'll bring it a little bit closer. I hope the camera's picking this up. I think it is. So I've stripped the yellow cable and made a little contraption here, which then goes to a transmitter, which is this blue guy. And if you look, when I touch this, you can see it kind of glitches the screen here. I don't know if it's very visible. So there's a wireless connection here over 5.8 gigahertz transmission, which is the idea of the name VAL1SYST, VAL1SYST3M. VAL1SYST3M is the entire project I'm doing, but VAL1SYST3M is this guy specifically, which is the hardware glitch system which is being transmitted over a wireless frequency. Might be asking, why is it being transmitted over this frequency? Well, I suppose it's because it makes this wireless. One fun thing about having this actually is I can walk around the house and play like a movie on this thing, and it kind of looks like poop because it's analog conversion, and it also glitches all the time, but it's kind of cool. I could just directly connect probably to instead of having this connection to the PC, I could probably just strip this wire and directly connect it. Maybe we'll do that in the future. We'll try it out. I'm not sure how different it will look because there's a processor in this unit too, which kind of changes the look itself. But I have a glitch system here. There's only one knob right now, which is good enough. But as I turn this on and off, I actually activate a glitch effect, and if I stay in the middle, I can kind of find somewhere in between. And we'll show a better example of this right now. So first of all, it's actually not plugged in, so I should do that. Okay. That's this little connection to the laptop. I had it unplugged by accident. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened to stream, but Touchdesigner just lagged, so if it went down, it went down. Now I'm going to... Okay, I definitely just went down there again. This is what happens. We're back up though. This is just what happens. I don't really know. But you'll see, I now have the feed. Oh, camera is gone. Okay. Interesting. So it cancels. Okay, we're back. It's kind of lucky actually. This GoPro is being extremely finicky for like an hour, but okay, thanks for letting me know. I think when I connected this device, it disconnected the camera. So something to be aware of. Have everything plugged in initially. Poor connection. Okay, it is what it is. So, let's go back into the effects, whatever we were doing here. So you can see, yo, what's up? Unusual activity, what's up? Thanks for joining. Okay, you just missed a little bit of the rundown, but I feel like you deserve to know a little bit about what's going on first before we get into it. So I'm just going to give a quick brief. This is VAL1SYST3M, a Touchdesigner panel, which has an input window, some parameters that you can change, basic, and then the output parameter, the output window, and which is coming from the screen. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this input into this HDMI converter through the hardware glitch, transmit to the screen, and go back to the output. We can do Touchdesigner glitch along the way. However, I'm trying to keep it a little bit basic right now. So you're wondering, what the heck is this? This is my desktop. Why is it my desktop? Because this is my third monitor. I need to actually put something on here. So to do that, I have this window, and simply I set it up that if I open it, it automatically shows up on here now. So you can see it's extremely purple. I was messing with some of the effects. Let's just kind of go back to normal a little bit here. Very green. I wonder how we're getting view from your eyes in the left bottom corner, LO cyber eyes. And do you know what's funny? I'm connected with this USB-C. I feel like my brain is like hooked up to the laptop right now. I'm like wired in. So anyways, that's dope. Yeah, I think so. This is kind of exciting. I've been working on this a while, kind of mostly doing concept in my head and on paper. I have this big ass notebook here, trying to figure out how it's all going, but I'm gonna get more in depth. So right now this isn't really a glitch effect or anything. This is actually just my bloom turned up to gazillion. So let's just turn that down for now. I think it looks okay like this. And now let's see what happens when we tweak the hardware. So the screen gets very dim, and weirdly, I do not know why, it doesn't directly show what's on the screen and what's on here properly. It's kind of close, but as you see on the stream, it's quite different. And you're gonna see it's very monochrome right now, so the glitch is only happening, well, actually it's not really doing much. I mean, it still looks good, but yo, Diatrucks, what's up? It's very, very bright, which is kind of screwing with it a little bit. I think it's because I made a little feedback loop here. Okay, I'm gonna do something just wild right now and see what happens. Okay, nothing happens here really. Now this is where the parameters, which are supposed to work on this panel, come into play. For now, I'm just gonna open like this little window, jump back in there. So what this does, you're gonna see now. I can turn this up. Okay, lagging. Okay, stream's still alive, I think. I don't really know. It's lagging a bit. I can see it's lagging. I don't know why. I mean, does it have to do with this? But okay, so maybe I'm just gonna stay out of that window for now while I'm streaming. I'm not sure we don't really need to be in there right now anyways, so. Okay. Okay. This is why I need a stream CC. If I had a stream PC, like a different one, I'd be able to send it to that and the odds of going down would be much less, but it is what it is. Maybe my laptop's hitting overdrive again. Anyways, as we tweak this effect, you can see it's slightly different. The saturation, well, frankly, okay. It's kind of giving me like an unusual feeling that it keeps buffering like this. I'm sorry, but this is what it is. I'm just gonna put this down so I don't have to keep holding it. So I'm gonna tweak the colors a bit because the green is really strong, just so we can see what else it will look like. So now interestingly, it's not having too much of the effect. I'm actually surprised. Before I was getting much more glitch. What can I say? I mean, actually, it looks quite alright. Does transmitting add anything, or did you explain that already? So transmitting, not necessarily. It's more of like a hypothetical right now, but essentially, I could go directly to the laptop and skip the transmitter. The reason I did it like this is actually because I'll give a bit of backstory. I bought a drone, an analog drone, and when I was losing connection, I was getting really cool glitch on this screen. This is actually a drone screen. Maybe one day I can show you the drone itself. Actually, I can show you clips on here. I might as well. But I was getting some really cool glitch when I was getting a connection loss. So I decided, what if I sent a movie from my laptop over that signal? What kind of glitch would I get? Would it look cool the same way? It didn't actually end up looking the same. It ended up looking way different doing it like this. So I got a little bit creative and I started creating my own glitch, which was I added capacitors, resistors, and diodes, and this switch. There's also a potentiometer here. But actually just a few days ago I removed most of it, and I'm just keeping what I know works well. Anyways, the transmitter also allows it to be something wireless. And theoretically, I was thinking, if this is in some showcase, I could have a bunch of receivers all receiving the same signal. And it's essentially like doing analog hardware glitch, but not having to lug around all the wires and everything. And I think that idea of it is really cool because transmitting and glitching over the air and the frequencies, you know, connection loss, I think that is an interesting aesthetic, I suppose, or idea in general. It's like the evolution of a typical analog glitch, in my opinion. So right now, no, there's really no effect because look, I'm right beside the laptop. There's no need to be wireless like this, but the idea to scale it and expand it is there. And theoretically, I think one day people would be able to send in transmissions which land on this page. And the thing is, I don't know how to do this. I want to know how to do this. But 5.8 gigahertz is such short range. But if we could figure out some sort of like satellite thing, imagine you get one of these transmitters, you transmit something from your PC, it goes up to a satellite, and it's received on VAL1SYST system, which you can go onto the website, which I'll show you later, and tweak it from there. I mean, you can also record, and then the idea is that when you're recording, I can directly put it into like a box or a storage online, which you can access. So this is kind of like a complex system, which I feel like will make more sense the more I just spend time explaining it, because it is kind of complex, but I think it will all make sense. And I'm trying to make it as intuitive and as simple as possible. Right now it looks complex, but you won't have to worry about all the details soon. Although I think the details are also what makes it quite interesting, because, well, I haven't personally seen something like this. So anyways, I'm going to continue. We're actually going to change the movie in. I'm going to change it to something else. Maybe we'll get different effects. We'll see though. It's worth experimenting. Yeah, of course. Stream might go down once I click this button. Let's see. No, not yet. So I'm gonna choose. Do we do another lane thing? Do we do a real clip? Let's do something new. I'm gonna do something I was working on for Enter the Void 3. Actually, why don't we just do some drone footage? So all the glitch right now coming from your hardware you built, or After Effects as well. Right now what you see on screen is only from the hardware. I so far have gotten rid of the Touchdesigner effects somewhat. Actually, I just realized now that you mention, oh shoot. I'm just going to click on something random. Now that I think of it, I do have an effect which might actually be kind of like screwing around with this. It is screwing around. Interesting. Let's just skip this for now. Okay, this is kind of like a horrible video to choose because it's not anything. Let's see, some nuns walking around. Why not? It's so contrasted. Woof woof. Nice. It's impressive how stable the video you're getting. With DIY glitch gear, it's a lot of signal drops, probably thanks to your unique setup. I mean, I do get a lot of drops here, but it's actually this version of the wiring head is a lot more stable, which is why it has less glitch than I'm hoping for right now. But it's more stable, so it's a better base to work off of. I seem to be having... Okay, we're gonna get rid of bloom for now. I'm just not entirely happy. Okay, you know, this is why. The culprit. Okay. I found you. Alright. Okay. So I was messing with something. And now it's better. You can see the saturation is much better. This is how it's supposed to be. Anyways. Now if we glitch... So this is supposed to be normal, this is supposed to be glitched. It's really not doing very much. I realize I'm lagging again. It's almost too stable. It's funny. It was like yesterday was not as good. I don't know, something in the air. If I take off these antennas, I actually get more signal degradation. Let's see. Yeah, but see, it's just kind of turning it darker. It's not actually glitching it, which is... Okay, we're getting something here. I'm just gonna put them back on. It does not seem to be the reason why... So now the signal dropped because I removed a wire. And when I put it back in, you can see connection is... This is what I'm normally getting. And this is cool. Now we're talking. Okay. Just take it in what's happening right now. It's scrolling up. I'm getting some color deformations. Interesting. I kind of like the look as it is already like this. I don't really know. Oh yeah, and if I move this away to like a different room, by the way, you can see that also come up on here. It becomes more staticky. So this is a glitch where I'm screwing with the analog signal, but if I move farther away and I lose connection to the transmitter, it's a different kind of glitch. It's like a staticky, like when your old CRT TV is losing signal and you gotta smack it, you gotta smack the antennas. It's a different kind of thing. Anyways, let's see if we tweak this a little bit. it might fix itself. I mean, I kind of like this already. And what's interesting, this is surely going to crash the stream. However, I can... Nothing is working properly right now. So I can actually record this and save it. Hopefully, it's probably actually going to crash the stream once I click play on it, so... I'm probably going to do it anyways just for the sake of saving this, because I like saving random things. It'll probably go down for 5 seconds. But right now, actually, I need to move this panel. You're gonna see what I'm doing in a sec here. So I'm gonna move this selection. This is where I choose the file path, essentially. Yeah, from gentle, subtle, but stable video to heavy glitch, both have good use. Yeah. Okay, and I forgot I actually have this number generator. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click a button. Okay, so here I choose a file path, but then here I choose the number or the variation so that not every file is the same, so I don't overwrite old files. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a button. The button pops up on the bottom left here. Oh, my camera's probably covering it. Or no, it's not. I'm just gonna move it. Oh wait, no, I don't need a button. I don't know why I thought that. I need a slider. And let's move that over. Wait, should I use a slider? Should I use a number input? Let's just use a slider for now. I don't know. I'm just going to place it in the, say, number suffix. Actually, I should be doing... Can I do this? Me.value 0. Oh shoot. How do you do this? Hardware glitch will also depend on the input video, so sometimes it takes a bit to get the effect you're happy with. Yep, this is 100% true. It's great you have option to manipulate it with software live as well. Yeah. That's kind of the thing, because you don't want to render a video 100 times with slightly different looks, and like you can't change it live when you're glitching with hardware, so it gets quite annoying. I'm trying to print the name of you know what has this? Movie file out. Stream I go down when I press this. Nope. It has this effect. Me.file suffix. What is file suffix? Where is that? Huh. Wait. Aha! Okay, that was easy. Node with one error inside. Okay. Is it concerning? The knob. Me.value broke it. That's great. Okay. Oh no, it fixed itself. Damn it, I took too long. Okay, so that's officially broken, so I'm going to just do it again. Put value inside of the label and reference it. Then I'm going to move it over and up, make it bigger, and there we have it. So yeah, I mean, whatever that file suffix is what we're doing. Now if I hit record, I don't really know what's going to happen. Let's see. Nothing. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna let the capacitor just run itself out, maybe. I kind of wish to get that. See, this is the thing about glitch, is like, you never get it back. Ooh, almost. There it is. LOL, you don't want, but that's the only way I can do it with my setup. Render it and then run it through the hardware without option to change software effects. Yeah, I feel that. Your setup has the advantage of it here. Yeah. I mean, that was the issue I was facing too, which was incredibly frustrating. So, okay, so let's see if that actually worked. It looks like it did. Oh, but I overwrote something else. Oh god. So the naming scheme didn't work. That's great. This is the finished product we get. Also, you'll notice it's in a square resolution. If I wanted to, I could change that. And actually, I can change it right on the panel. You can see above the video, I have space here. I think maybe it'll allow me to change it here. So I can actually do 1920 by 1080. And look at that. Now it's stretched to fit 1920 by 1080. And you can do that live. I don't think you could do it while recording. Maybe. Damn, do we try? Let's try again. Okay. Start off in 1920 by 1080. we'll do what, 1280 by 720. That's already 16.9. Okay, clearly stream is going down because of that. It is what it is. It still has the same name, which is not good. Let's see what happened though. So we start off at 1920 by 1080. Does it switch? It doesn't. Okay. Interesting. The more interesting thing is why it won't... This value won't change. It's still 0.2. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I didn't link it to this. Oh jeez. Actually, it's not even supposed to be like... Not like that. It's supposed to be like... This. All I do is attach it to a null, and then I put it in the frickin'... Okay. Let's try this once more. Shoot, I don't remember what I had it at. It's like 17. Oh, that is not it. Okay, whatever, we'll just do whatever the hell this resolution is. 2080 by 2000. I think number suffix should work now. I'll click record. Okay. It did. Cool. And as you can see, it records in 2080 by 2000. Okay, so what I was working on yesterday, which has been kind of eating me alive, we're gonna see if we can build on today. First, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add another slider. Actually, can I add like a... I guess the slider is proper. I'm going to explain what I'm doing here now, which is... changing between sources. Source change. this is going to affect, you're going to see in just a sec here. Okay. So now we have two sources. One is a movie file in, which is a movie from your computer, but if I switch it here now, we have a web browser. Interesting, huh? Well, let's see. Actually, I don't think it's gonna work today because yesterday I couldn't get it to work. I was getting blocked by YouTube's stupid regulations, but this is supposed to hook up to a website submission form, which when you link a YouTube video, it goes directly into Touchdesigner. So I wanted you guys to test it today. Maybe it will work. It probably won't. I could have tried to set it up before I went live today, but I knew it would have been a lot of work, so. Oh, haha, this glitch now, almost like a feedback from video mixers, but made with the repeated frames instead. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know how video mixers... I guess I'm making a video mixer here. A video mixer. Once you have the bigger window up, the glitch is more visible. It's actually quite a lot going on here. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, let's see. Yeah, so we can kind of fix this a little bit for now. Do you have some typical effects in your software like color reverse or posterize? Those could impact the final glitch a lot. Yes, I do. Kind of. I don't have them set up here right now, but I can do that right now. Cool, so kind of video mixer functionality. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I could just make this buttons so that we could switch between sources. What I was thinking of is I have previews of all the sources, and once you click on one of them, it just changes to that one immediately. I'm probably gonna add that later on. I'm probably gonna have like 3 windows down here or something. Yeah. So right now we're looking at some YouTube default page. Let's change that. Now we're watching an ad. Love that. And we're watching another ad. Okay. Hey, look at that. That actually looked pretty cool. Look, making ads look sick. That's kind of funny, actually. First time I'm like, oh, wait, I can't let it cut out. See, I'm losing. You were talking about losing signal. In some cases, it just does. In some cases, it really just does. This is like the worst video I could choose because it's nothing. But what I want to try, so I'm going to show you now the website. So this is also a work in progress. We are working on it, obviously. I don't have a domain name yet. We'll get to that. For 2 functionalities. One is an archive. This is a real working archive. I have 2 so far submitted. Nice. So sounds like you can really build it up in direction you want to play with it. Multiple sources, various effects. Yeah. And it's all happening live, so you don't have to worry about rendering stuff. As long as your computer can handle it. I've really never had problems, but now that I'm streaming, it's kind of overloading my PC, which is kind of why, well, maybe if this gets a little bit bigger, I can invest a little bit more money into it. Let's just say that. Also, I'm gonna change the music because I do have music reactivity. We'll get to that. Let's just listen to something more exciting for now because it's been like an hour of ambient. Quite literally the same ambient too. Okay, we're gonna change the funk. We're gonna do something a little bit more upbeat now. Let's see how it goes. Wait. There's a good song at the start. This looks sick. Oh, cool. Thank you. I love this YouTube music. The volume is like... Do you want it loud or off? Like, give me... I hate things that are like this. Loud. Okay, it is what it is. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. So, I'm just gonna maybe talk a little bit louder. So this archive, we're gonna be working on this quite a bit here. Wait, I can actually see that the stream is quite behind now. I've dropped a lot of frames. Let me see. It's about 10-ish seconds behind now. It started off like 1 second or so. Okay, so let's get into this website. I keep getting distracted. This is just kind of how I work. It's very all over the place, kind of. Anyways, a user can sign in. You get a generated seed. You have no choice. Right now, you have no username. You have no freedom. You are a nobody. I am a nobody. But you can post things. There's no upvote system, there's no ranking system, there is just the void of information. So far we're going to have writings, artwork, this kind of, what does that mean? Artwork will be pictures right now. I also want to add music, like a place where you can add your own music. And then videos and all items. So videos, check this out. Please work. Okay, it's not normally this slow. I think it's because I'm on my phone. Think. Okay, well, you know what? I'll let it speak for itself. I'm gonna put it in the chat. You guys can click on that link and look for yourselves, but... Okay, now it's loaded. This is something I actually made on the system you just saw. And I posted it to the archive. This is real. And you can download this video normally. Save video as. Okay. I think also you can... Oh well. You can just directly download these videos. That's kind of the point of it. It has a 50 megabyte limit, and please don't try to take advantage of any systems here right now. I'm just kind of showing you guys because I want to, because I need to. I want to show you how it works. But another interesting thing, you can see I'm getting an ad on this freaking thing right now. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. On the transmission tab, you can make submissions here. So if I go to YouTube, and like what DXM was cooking up. Right? My goodness, am I still here? It's just ad after ad. Am I going? My whole laptop is crashing right now, by the way. Okay, I'm still up. Like everything is overboard right now. Okay. You can never escape the ads. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally just watching ads right now. How many ads has that been? This is an ad right now. We're gonna change the video. Okay, so I liked this video that DXM made. Copy on the link. And on the website, I'm gonna paste it here and say, hello from VAL1SYST, and submit request. And now, let's see what happens. Failed to send. Well, you love to see that, don't you? I kind of thought that would happen today, so let's look. I'm pretty sure I never... I need to open... This is like... Hamachi. Okay. So it's open now. I'm gonna try one more time. Still doesn't work. Classic. I like this song. Okay, I'm pretty sure stream just went down there for like 5 seconds. I tried to, but got the same error, failed to Touchdesigner. Does that mean to land right in your software? It is supposed to land on the software. I'm getting to why it's not. Restart everything. Try again. see if the website is just having an issue in runner entry test. Okay, so that seems to be fine. I think if anyone posts something here or uploads a video, it should be visible here. So if you want to try that, you can try that. Also, the stream, one day I'm going to have it running on here instead of YouTube, because screw YouTube, this will probably be taken down because of copyright or something. And it's happened to me too many times before, and it just makes me a little bit angry, so. Still not sending. So there's a port issue, I believe. You do have to make an account to submit something, which is simply, it doesn't really matter what you do right now. I mean, maybe it matters to you because you want to keep your first account, then you can copy the code, the generated seed, you can save that, but I'm just doing random thing right now. The point is that everyone doesn't really have a name, which I understand can become a problem because people will say fucked up things. This is a risk. We'll see where it goes from here. I don't know. Maybe if I just keep trying, it will work. It's there? Oh, what's up? Oh, what is this? Okay, wait, my laptop can't run this right now. Let's go! The first submission. What is this? That's good.
Heroes never die.
Wait, what if instead of doing YouTube, I somehow, or we can have two options, YouTube or this, where I can directly take something from the archive. Like you can just take one of these videos and then just transmit it straight from the archive. I mean, that should be pretty easy to implement. Probably easier than YouTube, surprisingly. Because YouTube has just been pissing me off with its restrictions, its embedded video errors and all of this. It's driving me crazy. I need to go jump through hoops. But right now I can't even submit something. Getting it to play, it's not even connecting. So I thought I'm supposed to, let's try PowerShell. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to show that. I don't think I am, but whatever. It seems something is active. I just saw something pop up. Oh man. Why don't I ask Claude? I'm having trouble with ngrok connection. Can you code it for me? Tell Claude to do the hard work. I think it updates automatically when you change pages. Not really sure. Actually, looks like ngrok is working. So then what issue are we having? But how is that even possible? Yo, PSX opening, dope. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, you uploaded one. Whoops. Oh, that's what you mean. Whoa! Oops. Cool stuff. Like you guys are keeping it down to low megabyteage. If you want a good way to always keep something 8 or 25 megabytes, you can use this website. It compresses files down. I think, Akira, you already know about that. This is like symbolic. This is like the archive starting out. I could probably design like thumbnails and stuff on here. This is obviously a work in progress, so yeah. I'm actually going to move away from Fonk right now. Do something a little more beautiful, maybe. Anyways, that is not what I wanted. Why is this not working? This is what I wanted today. I just have loads of small clips I was making for Discord, so used to 10 megabyte restriction. But we'll check that page. Make them handy, actually. Yeah, I mean, you could quickly upload something here and just take it off. Also, one thing I'm gonna add. So you might want to know this now, You might want to save your key because I will make a profile where you can access all of your videos or journal posts or whatever. So it could be like your own little drive. I do kind of have well, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I can't upload all of my stuff on here because I don't have unlimited space right now. I mean, I do technically have unlimited space, but it starts to cost money once it gets into the really high range, which doesn't mean you can't post anything. That's why I like that we're keeping it quite small right now. I mean, like, we could do thousands of videos of this size, so I'm not really worried. Except for once it starts to scale, then who knows what's going to happen. I think one day maybe I'll grab like a 5 terabyte drive and we'll just start using that, you know. And I have a bunch of like hard drives instead of a server. I mean, that would be nicer, but who knows? This is future problems, future things. Why is this Touchdesigner connection not working though? Really? Come on, Claude, figure it out for us. Yeah. Let's just try again. So I don't think it's... Oh my gosh. Is this port already being used? I'm curious with the stream. I mean, that would just be kind of hilarious. How do I know? I don't think there's a way to know. What I can do, which I'm most definitely... Okay, hold on. See, the music just... I'm gonna forget about this, but I can change it to 9981. So you have it all stored on your side, not remotely somewhere. I do have it stored remotely right now, but I want to eventually change. To something local. I just... There's a lot going on right now. I mean, I can't run a server from home right now because I don't have internet. I have literally my phone is what's running everything. So... Okay. I'm gonna try to troubleshoot this on the deployment website. I got a 404 error. Are you joking me? Okay. Okay, this is how I'm going to solve this problem right now because I don't really care. Claude, I'm trying to submit. I did make a change today, and I wonder if it screwed it all up. A link through the transmission page and get this log error. It doesn't reach Touchdesigner. I get error 404 that it. Oh, now I'm gonna get this video taken down with this song playing. Great. Connect to Touchdesigner. Okay, let's just let it do its work. And we'll move on to something else. Claude, I'm disappointed in you. Claude, I'm increasingly becoming disappointed because I'm not sure what the hell is going on. But hopefully today you can redeem yourself, so try your best. It's like programming with Samuel L. Jackson, if you know, you know. Can we skip this ad? Okay, you know what I can do? I can just manually do this for now, because it is what it is. So you can see this is what's supposed to happen. I have to manually full screen it, which is annoying. So this is what should be happening right now. Then we can change this to even out the colors. And then let's do some hardware glitch. You know, this is kind of the... I mean, this is glitch on glitch. This is only a good video. Maybe it's a bad example, actually. Now that I think about it. Let's do... old war video. Yeah, we're getting going like this now. We're doing this. Wait, why is it playing the same song again? Oh, it's not done yet.
Looking at me curious, a young Iraqi kid carrying laundry. What's wrong, G? Hungry? No, give me my oil, get out my country. And in
Oh, see, look, if I can balance. Oh, that's Nazis. Okay.
Distrust, feeling like I was pissed upon wound. I'm like, surely hope that we can fix our differences soon.
If I balance right in the middle. Okay, that's just Hitler. Okay, I didn't know I was clicking on this. Maybe this isn't the best video to be playing right now.
Walkover kicked one of my fabulous raps. Arab jaw drop, they well wish, they glad rap. Now the kid considered like an Elvis of Baghdad.
Let's do World War I footage instead. Yeah, okay. In this political climate? Okay. Maybe this... What it is, you know, they know what it is, we know, y'all know what it is. Oh, also, I wanted to mention, another idea I'm having. What if you can control this switch through VAL1SYST3M? Well, you can one day, because I'm going to add something to page, which, okay, did it just cut out? Okay, I got distracted by the music. So I'm gonna add something on the panel, which will work eventually. And why does it... okay. And it's going to be connected to an Arduino. So Touchdesigner is going to send something to an Arduino, like the video signal. I think I can do this. Oh no, I can't do this. So, not the video signal. The Arduino will not send the video signal. We already have that covered. What it's going to do is send an input pulse. So when you press a button on the panel, it's going to send just a VAL1SYST, which is going to activate the glitch knob, essentially. And there's also analog outputs on Arduino or Raspberry Pi. We'll see which one. Maybe I could do Raspberry Pi to also run server locally and have everything in one. Maybe. But anyways, it's going to be the interface. So Touchdesigner, you click, it outputs to Arduino or Raspberry Pi, and then it actually triggers a hardware glitch, which essentially will do this when you press it. And maybe you can toggle it, and maybe you can add I'll have a slider, so we'll have an analog value, and it will only do like a half glitch, 30% glitch, 45% glitch, to 100, and it can just be screwed around like that. Because right now it's on or off. See, I'm balancing right in the middle. You can see I'm holding the switch right in the middle, but I lose connection like that. If I could find the perfect number, let's say it was 0.61% glitch value, and then see right at that color spot, what if I froze it right there, you know, and it was perfect, you know, something like that. Wow, that's a crazy idea. So like steering your gear by the voltage input or something. Yeah. Actually, the way I have it right now, this is a clean signal, and then I fuck up the clean signal with the switch by just a different line, which has actually it's a different function on this circuit board here, which has glitch. So kind of like switches in between the two, or like adds the effect together kind of thing. Okay, do you see what just happened? I turned up the input high value to make it brighter, and it changed the way the hardware glitch works. So we already have this kind of connection. Because I made the input brighter, the hardware value changed. And this is what you were talking about, unusual activity, aka Akira. Changing the value actually changing the input video changes the glitch itself, which is what we're seeing. I mean, I can change the contrast. I mean, this is like pretty creepy stuff right now. Now we're going down slowly. Oh, now we're going back up. I'm just gonna record this because it looks kind of cool right now. Okay. I'm losing it. Don't want to lose signal entirely. Ooh, okay. We got something going on here. It's very green. This I'm aware of. A little robot arm. No, not a robot arm. Well, yeah, it could be more precise control from what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Brightness or even the speed of the video, like movement in it, can affect the hardware glitch. Well, I'll have you know, I have that already. Check this out. oh shit. Let me double the speed value. So now it's going 2 times as fast. I can also go really slow. Moving like 1 frame at a time. Also, you're probably wondering what's going on the bottom left of the screen here. This is also an interesting concept, so wait, the speed is not going very slow. Is it not working? It's just nothing is working today. I mean, I can see that it's connected. I think we're simply just lagging. It's just not working. Oh, I'm dumb. You know why? It's because our input video is that of a web browser right now. You can't slow down a YouTube video like that. So if I change the source back here. Okay, now you can see. Okay, we're going double speed. See? And I can slow it to a crawl, you know. If you want, I mean, you know. I'll show you what I was talking about with the audio here. So, of course, like, nothing is working. Well, this is working. Let's see. We might play some music. We are. This is something I did a long time ago. I don't even remember how it works, but it's pretty cool. So here's a volume knob. We can see the audio spectrum. And if I move this red line, this is the threshold for a beat. Every time you see a white line go by, that's like a signal shooting. And if you'll notice, I'll zoom in here. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try something crazy. Never mind. So it might be hard to read out, but here I wrote Q input. Is it done manually or is it done? Okay. Nothing is working on this panel, but I can choose between manual or beat. If we do manual, when I click Q position, this little square, usually when it's working, it goes to the spot, and I can move the slider in different spots. So I could do something like Let's change the input video. I'm not really vibing with this right now. That's so useful. You can see and play with the threshold precisely. Yeah. Except when it's very loud music like funk, oftentimes it's just maxed. It's just clipping. So it's kind of hard to get it right. Anyways, if I click Q position, you can see.
Oh, here we are.
Let me turn the speed up. See, first of all, it's glitching kind of nice. See, I'm just cooking random. I think stream just went down for a bit there. So that's manual. Now if I go to beat mode, look, it's happening automatically with the threshold we set here. And it goes into a random position. You can't choose it right now. But every time it triggers, it goes to a random spot on the video. It's audio reactive, essentially. I mean, it's actually working surprisingly well right now, I'm not gonna lie. Usually MP4 files also are not optimized for Touchdesigner, so they will lag quite a bit. But it's actually running alright right now. It's also really risky doing this while I'm streaming. My laptop is doing so good today. I know stream is cutting out, but this is kind of insane that I can run all of this right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, test the 1 2 1 2.
Oh. I can't speak too soon. You drag that threshold manually to lower position. Will it drop the signal or give the hardest glitch possible? It only triggers once. It has to untrigger and then trigger again for it to change. So it doesn't really... But it's interesting you say that because I want to also add it like an infinite. Every frame is a different random spot. Okay, I know we're going down a lot right now. Once I get better internet, that'll be half the problems solved. Just kinda is what it is right now. I mean, gonna give you guys the big screen so you can really see what's going on. The white audio wave needs to cross the threshold line and then the glitch appears. Yes, exactly. So if I'm down here, and this song is gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be hard to pinpoint on this song. Because there needs to be a trigger and an untrigger. This song is like so heavily compressed. I mean, it works fairly well. Ooh, that was good. Also, this red bar shows how far along the audio file you are. This is like a long mix, so like a third of the way down. That video clip has the right tempo for this beat. Yeah, I agree. Glitching nicely. Maybe add brightness control to the source to see how you can push it or have additional control over the glitch from the software side. Yeah, I did have some more control than I do now, but I kind of wanted to delete that for now so I could focus on the fundamentals first. And I can kind of plug and play my different effects that I have. And my laptop also probably won't be able to run like all of these Touchdesigner effects while I'm doing all this. So I kind of need to like optimize everything. I also have no way of knowing if my speed is at 1 or like at normal speed. Anyways, this is kind of it right now.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is.
Time to turn that off. I'm gonna play some more chill music. I'm gonna head off in a bit because I do have to go. It's about 10:20 right now, PM. But before I do that, right, yeah, it's a lot dropping on the single machine, looping, glitching, feedback, and stream. Really cool experimentation. Yeah, it is a lot, but thank you. It's getting better with time. I mean, I do technically have a second laptop, a work laptop, which I was considering using that, but I don't know if having a work laptop do this is a really good idea. Anyways. I have lots more ideas. For now, I'm going to try to stream more. First of all, I'm going to try to fix the website. Let's just try it one more time for shits. Yeah, failed to send. I mean, I'm going to have to fix this. It is what it is. But mess around with the archive. I also have more pages I'm going to be adding, or more features in general, with time. I'm just kind of focusing on these two right now. The homepage is also going to be something unique. My idea of the homepage is I'll have the title somewhere on here, and then we'll have a randomly selected, or not randomly selected, but choice selected somehow using some sort of algorithm. It's going to show a random video, a random message, and a random song. Maybe I'm going to figure out how I'm going to add maybe tags to the submissions and sort tags, and based on the day or something. Maybe I could try to incorporate AI to try to choose videos with words, with music, and this homepage is going to be every day you log on, it's going to be some sort of different thing. It's going to be like a living cell. Or maybe every time you refresh the page, you get something new. I want the website to kind of be this living organism, it has archives, it has transmission connection. Eventually, maybe I'll have the stream is always running 24/7, and anybody can come in and just add their own videos and do their own glitch. Maybe I will add parameters onto the website which directly connect to the video. So maybe this Touchdesigner stream might just become obsolete in the way that I'll still be transmitting inputs and outputs, but it's all going to be on the website. Let's say you're going to have an input display, an output display, effects, which all goes to Touchdesigner, but essentially it's controlled from the website. Like remodeling, also, yeah, dope website, cool design and functionality. Thank you, thank you. Expect the website to have lots of changes. You have the link now, which means technically you can see what I'm doing. I'm kind of working on this like a lot of the time. We'll see. I'm going to try. I want this to be like some living organism, so that even if I'm not home, people still feel like they are inside the machine or connected to something actually happening. It's not just this static thing that turns on once or twice a week when I decide to stream. I mean, this is like a long-term vision, but that's essentially what I'm thinking. Like remodeling the playlist based on various factors. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Maybe it has to do with the phase of the moon and the day, or something, you know, mystical. Maybe I'll try to align certain transmissions. Maybe one day 5 years ago I said something, and so that's the day where it gets posted onto the homepage. It's like, you know, the things that are posted hopefully will have some sort of meaning to them. Not necessarily, like, not always, but, or maybe people will find their own meaning in some things. Great ideas, thank you. The user page, maybe I'll add nicknames, but I kind of like the idea of everybody being anonymous, although it's also kind of risky doing that, I understand. So I might have to implement some sort of changes. Also, not to sound kind of like annoying, but eventually there's going to be paid features and free features. I would like all basic access to be free, but you know, if you're uploading really large files, or if you're transmitting to the system and live glitching, and maybe you have to pay a small fee, because I can't just let this drain my bank account. I mean, that's the reality of the situation. Because this all costs me small amounts here and there, but it adds up, and if this ever scales into something bigger, it's going to add up into quite a bit. So it seems naturally I will have to charge. I mean, I'm not really doing this for the money, but enough to cover costs. I think that seems pretty natural. It's pretty fair. You know, you spend $1 for a minute or something. I'm not sure, but I would say that's, I would actually say it's pretty cheap if it all works well. Hopefully it works well, you know. But this is the future goals. So what can I say? Right now, it is what it is. But something exists, you know. We have fish for the cat. I don't know who posted this. Looks like an Akira video. 35 seconds long.
Hello, how
Terrible
can I help
quality.
you? Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Fish.
What
Today's
is
fish
this?
is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. Fish. Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal. I will.
What is this? Is this a show? What even is this? I love how it's terrible quality, 2 megabytes. I mean, this is what it's for. This is what the archive is for. These 2 megabyte,
Hello,
35-second long clips that make no
Today's
sense.
fish is trout a la creme.
And maybe one day out of the 365 days next year, it will be Fish Day. And maybe this video will be like, okay, maybe the system will be like, fish for the cat? Well, today is Fish Day. Today's March 15th, and that's Fish Day. And then this is what you see on the homepage. You know? I don't want this to be like Reddit, where you just kind of like... I want these to be more like... I don't know how to put it. Do I want to say... I want the system to be respected like some sort of monument. You are giving something. You know, we are all feeding this archive. I want this thing to last, you know, beyond my years. I want people to treat it with respect. And that's why I'm not trying to impose too many limitations, and I'm also keeping it anonymous because I think people should be submitting for the sake of submitting, for the sake of growing an archive, not just filling it with noise necessarily. I mean, you could post whatever you want, but maybe not just like garbage stuff the whole time, and keep it into something which is like more has some sort of purpose. By the way, I'm not calling this garbage. I mean, this is good stuff. You know, we need all kinds of, you know, like Void TV stuff that is like bumpers or some sort of hidden meaning thing, or some sort of mystical video, maybe some sort of lane clip like what I posted here. You know, we'll glitch something and then it'd be like, what is this? I don't really know. But my grandchildren one day will be like, cool. Like a library. Yeah, and that's actually a good point, because a library implies that there's organization, and I think organization would be nice. I think if we're in the Void archive, we should be treating it like a library, and that's actually a really good way to put it. I didn't think about it. We could have tags. I mean, we can't really search people by their usernames, but we could have... I mean, I'm also open to ideas here. This is all kind of happening in my head and in my notebook. It's changing kind of every day as I brainstorm, so... I mean, you guys technically, if you have ideas, you could write a new VAL1SYST system suggestion and then write it. I mean, and you could say like, I think this should have its own category called random noise. Submit that. Maybe I'll see it. Maybe I won't, but I probably will see it because I will definitely be checking this every day. I'm working on it every day. Maybe not every day, but you know what I mean. I think functionality of applying various effects on those clips may be a magnet for the users. Functionality of applying various effects on those clips. On these clips, I need to know kind of what you mean, or I'm interested in what you mean. So it's like, are you saying incorporating Touchdesigner with, or just in general, this system, this glitch system, and including the hardware into these videos? I mean, once the user has their own access to their own profile, I mean, I could add that today, or well, not today, I have to leave, but maybe I could try to add it tomorrow where you have your own profile page, and when you glitch something on the transmitter, also called VAL1SYST, VAL1SYST is... I actually don't really know what VAL1SYST is. At first, VAL1SYST was this hardware glitch with the transmitter. That's pretty self-explanatory. But I'm thinking VAL1SYST could accompany this whole idea of the glitch on the website itself. So maybe not only is it the hardware glitch, but it's also the website and Touchdesigner and everything. VAL1SYST is the entire thing, but VAL1SYST is where you are interacting, sending and receiving signals, and it's this interactive thing. Yes, that's what you mentioned before. Yeah, so I think that's an interesting point. So thing number one I need to do, submit link request, is not working. This was working yesterday. I have a suspicion it could be because I'm streaming, and because I'm on my phone, you know, there could be some... I don't really know, to be honest. I gotta look into it. I don't really know what I did yesterday. That's the thing. I hooked it up for the first time yesterday when it worked, and I don't really know what I did, so I gotta like re-engineer what it was I was doing. applying effects from TD. Yeah, so first if I get the submit link request working, I can move on to glitching. So I can more easily do Touchdesigner glitches directly because it's all software. Hardware glitch, more difficult. Why? Because it's hardware. What I need to do is get an Arduino or a Raspberry Pi and link that to Touchdesigner and then to the machine. And this is a whole, this is a whole thing, you know? This isn't simple. Not only is it complex, I have quite literally run out of room on my extension, my power extension cord, and I mean, all my USBs, I had to buy a USB hub. I'm feeling the restraints, and I'm going to have to expand from here. But I'm the kind of person who likes to make calculated moves, which makes sense. I'm also chaotic in a way. But I'm not going to go out and buy all of these things until I'm ready and I know that it's what I want to do. So what I'm going to start with, make sure submit link request works. Maybe I could start having a direct feed onto here instead of YouTube. The only thing is people wouldn't really know that I'm live. I guess I could go live on YouTube and then redirect people to the website if they want to submit stuff. Adding Touchdesigner software effects and then doing hardware. I mean, I can only do hardware manually for now. It is what it is. The screen, not entirely necessary right now. It's kind of like combining two ideas into one. I'm still trying to figure it all out, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of work to do here, but there's a lot of potential. And I think you guys can probably see the potential or the way that this is heading. I think it's cool. And I think, look, to be honest, I think the world is getting kind of fucked up right now, and that's why I'm so much into this kind of like art atmosphere. And I think other people are kind of craving a similar thing, if I'm being honest. And I think some sort of self-sustaining system would be nice. Also, because I'm running on Touchdesigner, it means only one person could actually be doing effects at a time. I mean, in that sense, if we have a large amount of traffic, let's say 5 people trying to do it, we could have like users in queue. Let's say you pay for 5 minutes. I mean, I guess that could be a good payment system or something like that. You pay for 5 minutes of glitches, $5, and go wild. And then once it's up, the next person in queue is ready, and it says maybe like, you know, there is a 15-minute queue, you have to wait 15 minutes, and then it's your turn, and then you can start. Because I suppose VAL system, because it's all running on Touchdesigner, I'm not running on multiple nodes. This is hard. This is unless I have multiple GPUs or multiple PCs. I mean, this is again later expansion. My room's gonna turn into freaking Lane's bedroom, like that. Eventually, with all the wires and drives and everything. But you know what? It's kind of interesting. It kind of seems like naturally the way it would go. Should the clips follow a trend? Are they expected to be visualizers of some kind? I mean, the clips don't need to follow a trend. It's open to your own interpretation on purpose. What I'm trying to do is curate the website to feel like, without saying it in words, you know what to post. You know, it's like maybe you see a video one day, or you you have some idea, and you're like, that is something I'm going to glitch on VAL system. And you get home from work and you're like, yeah, I'm going to try that, and it's, you know, I like mysticism and symbology, and I hope this goes in that kind of direction, but I'm letting it organically grow. This is going to be some sort of living organic organism, right? That's essentially what I want it to be. It's up to the user. Makes perfect sense to start from software effects, and it could be really cool on the uploaded clips or the stream connected, whatever possible to implement. Yeah. We'll see what's easiest first. Haha, like coin glitch machine and get massive server and run multiple instances for glitching, but queuing for a start isn't bad either. Yeah. And then yeah, I mean, like we could have like multiple systems. I mean, and the cool thing about transmitting over wireless, I could have 10 large displays connected with receivers, and 10 different machines that are glitching and 10 people, you know, at the same time. Then maybe I could be in some warehouse and we have like, you know, all of these transmissions coming in. Or maybe it's like some live event where I set up somewhere and people are physically, you know, controlling, maybe on an iPad they're pressing buttons. Like there's so many ways this could go, I don't really know. I feel like I can't control how many ways this can go, and it's just every day I do some work and it will naturally progress. Always making stuff look amazing, you are. Thank you, Dread Lobster. It's been a while since I've heard from you. I mean, it's been a while since I've been live, so of course. Thanks for joining. This is basically the end of stream. It's been just over 2 hours that I've been explaining this whole process. I'm not sure if you saw the whole thing or not, but like a library with a glitch coin machine in the corner. A library with a glitch coin machine in the corner. I like that. That's kind of what it is. And you get to choose, let's say the library is like, there's like a CD, somewhere in the library, you're like, ooh, I like this. You take it from the library and you insert it into the glitch machine. And then you pay with like coins and you glitch it for a bit and then you put it back and you grab another one and you keep doing that. And maybe you can get 2 CDs, composite them together. What if I made a video game, okay, and the video game accessed, like you walk around and you select files and glitch them on a little TV, you know, and it all works together in a virtual environment now. I mean, like, holy cow. It's possibilities. I had a heart attack, lol. Are you joking? You actually had a heart attack, or because... Did you actually have a heart attack? Are you okay? LOL makes me think, like... You're joking, but... I just got the ending. I've been working on some D&B mixes. Is there a way to input mixes? We're going to... I think the next thing I'm going to add to the archive is audio. I kind of forgot about it, actually, to be honest. I forgot about the whole audio section. I'm going to copy paste this one more time. So you can upload things to the archive right now. It's live. Check back maybe in a couple days. Okay, I'm going to start writing this down before I forget. So we need to add audio to archive. Transmission link to Touchdesigner with software controls on website. Also, I need to add a profile with submitted entries, I guess. Yes, real, I am doing better. Okay. That's some serious stuff. Glad to hear that you're doing better. It's kind of concerning. I know how scary it is. I mean, I've never had one, but someone very close to me had one recently, so I know exactly how scary they can be. I'm not gonna try to give you any advice. I'm sure your doctor has already given you plenty of good advice, but you know, take it easy. I know the world is so fucked up nowadays, you know, it's very difficult. Honestly, like, I'm not a person that deals with anxiety a lot of the time, but recently, like this week and the past couple weeks, I know we've all been feeling it. The world is getting crazy, and I have been anxious, to be honest. That's why I'm working on this more and more, just to kind of distract myself from the way that the world is going, because I'm finding it difficult to deal with, and I can't imagine how, you know, anxiety-prone people, you know, would be feeling it if you think about it too much. You know, if it consumes your life, everything that's happening. I'm not saying this is what's happening to you, but I'm just kind of sharing my own opinion. Thank you for showing us what you did so far. It's amazing. Keep pushing the project. See you in the void. Yo, thank you, Akira. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your support. Thank you for feedback. I always welcome honest feedback, ideas, or anything. Submit them to the void here if you'd like on the archive. Direct message me on Discord or Instagram, or email me, you guys. I'm always looking for, you know, anything. I appreciate your support. I'm glad to see you're working on cool stuff. Hope you're well. Oh yeah, I'm in super relaxed mode. Well, here's a big hug. Yeah, I mean, I can't really explain what I was explaining for the past 2 hours, but essentially we have a hardware glitching system with an actual knob, and here this VAL system is a panel I'm creating where you can do audio reactivity, software glitch, and hardware glitch all in one, and you can record it. There is also supposed to be a link working from the website where you can submit a request for a video and it will play on screen. The purpose of the website is, like Ace of Haze said, a library with a glitch coin machine in the corner. That's essentially what it is. An archive, a void archive. Say what you want, post videos that you want. You know, we have videos, questionable videos, but we have videos, you know, is what it is. Super relaxed mode. I bet those pills be hitting. Also, if you're wondering why the stream is so terrible in terms of quality and cutting out, I'm running this off of my mobile phone. Everything right now is running off my mobile phone, except the website is on a server. It's on its own thing, and so is the database. I don't have internet at my house. This is what it's like living in Eastern Europe. I live in the middle of almost nowhere. It's a nice place along the sea. Very, very chill over here. But this house doesn't have internet. It's supposed to come, they said, give us 1 more month. They said that like less than a week ago, so. I'm sure I can rematch this. Rewatch? I will write down ideas and send them to you. Cool. Yeah, if you can find a way, like as a DJ, there's a unique perspective there because I'm more in the video area, but I'm sure we could incorporate so many DJ things like audio, submission, also with video, and they glitch together or something. You find audio, you find video from the archive, you put them together, and on and on. What about Starlink? What about Starlink for the internet? Yeah, I mean, I actually didn't really think about that. I don't even really... I mean, I know up in like farmland people use Starlink. I never considered it because I don't really know. I just never looked into it. Maybe I could look into it. I don't really know. The phone company which I have a plan with, and I'm actually paying monthly because I moved here a couple months ago, and they still haven't called in. Oh. Okay. I think it just went down for a sec. But I'm still paying for this internet, but I don't have any. It's literally running off mobile hotspot. This is how I play video games too. Imagine my ping and my connection, like literally the USB connection to my phone, if it's not perfect, I get like network jitter. It's very annoying, to say the least. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would like to make my DJ mix and then submit it, pay a price, and have a visual mix for it. Bam, simple video mix. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing. And here, I'm gonna show you what would be interesting for you especially, because I know you're an audio reactive guy. Here I have a video right now, I mean a song right now, and this red line, you can take it and move up and down and change the threshold for this beat, and then you can okay, my laptop is fucking up, but if we change this input here to beat, I've created a system where it's automatically audio reactive. So you can see once the white lines from the music meet up with the red, that's when it skips to a random part on the video. It's actually something I developed quite a long time ago. But oh, look at this. Perfect. This audio signal is insane though. I mean, come on. What is this mix? Okay, but it works pretty good, no? And then, you know, you can change effects, hardware glitch. Then the user would be able to name the file, maybe not name it, maybe I'll just give it a generic name every time. You can rename it yourself later. They can press record, and then the finished recording will be uploaded to a drive, which will be accessed on your website. So that's pipeline essentially. I'm not sure if it makes any sense, but okay, that is pretty slick. Yeah. It's freaking out my laptop right now though. But as you can imagine, running this entire thing off a laptop is no good. What I'm gonna need to do is maybe buy some big graphics card. They're kind of cheap right now. And just make some desktop PC, some little server that runs, you know, maybe I can run the stream and the server and the storage all from that PC. And yeah, but you know, right now kind of the situation is, well, I can't do that right now. This needs to happen later. This needs to happen once I have establish that this is a working concept and it's time to start putting money into building the system. So we'll get to that point in the future. Right now, this is more proof of concept. And I'm kind of just rehashing things that I was talking about before, so there's no point in really repeating myself. And just so you know, I will be making videos in this kind of style from now on. If you looked on my YouTube, I mean, I could show you... First, I could show you World War I footage. This video was created in this... I kind of had it dialed in perfectly. This one worked very well, you know, I was doing the glitches on time and everything. I actually think this one was kind of beautiful, to be honest. I think I recorded maybe 10 minutes, and then I took this section. You know, that's also something you could do. Let's say you want to record for 5 minutes, you pay for 5 minutes, whatever the price, and then you can just choose like 30 seconds that were great from it or something. And so on. What did I just hear? This is also... this is built on a previous hardware version, which I've since entirely removed, but I think this one looks really nice. The thing is, I couldn't get it to look this nice again. It seemed like only this freaking video was the only video that ever looked good. So I changed it to get it more consistent in the video that I just showed you with Lane. Yo, been following since I first saw one of your edits on Wubby Highlight channel. Your content is sick. Yo, Mr. Boy Mambo, thank you. That means you're a long time viewer. Along with Dread Lobster and Elpsgoo, you guys are part of the old crowd. Yeah, real old. In a good way, obviously. Thanks for joining in. I'm just kind of showcasing what I'm doing nowadays, I suppose. Kind of obviously going in my own direction. Actually, if you guys want to know what I first ever made was this. This is a mix of Touchdesigner and the hardware glitch. But a better example is actually this one. The static that you see is from freaking laptop is crashing, so it is what it is. I wonder if FLAC loses session audio would help. Well, you know what the thing about FLAC is, I'm pretty sure the files are really big, and I'm probably not going to limit it. I'm probably going to limit it to, well, I don't know. If you're going to do like a 500 megabyte upload, I'm probably going to have to make you pay. It's probably going to be like 50 megabytes is free, something more than that, you know, you can still use it, but you're going to have to pay. Not because I just want your money, but because it's going to actually cost me money to store that, so naturally you're probably gonna have to cover costs. It's not going to be a lot of money, but naturally this is what's going to have to happen. Ace of Haze, same, I saw your stuff there. Cool. Wow, you guys, I'm pretty happy to hear that you guys have been around here for so long. That's awesome. I'm sitting here thinking like I don't even know who watches my videos anymore. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore, really. I'm just kind of like, to the average person, they're like, what the hell even is all this shit? Like, what's even going on? Like, I don't even know, dude. Is there a code to it? I mean, kind of. What is this code? INS20 string 0. This is, if I go to Lane game files and I go to the media which was in the PlayStation 1 game, you can see INS20 string 0 F56, which is this YouTube video, is this. And so I took that and then I made this. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of stuff. This is the first version of... So this is what I posted to YouTube the other day. This is the first version. It's slightly different in coloring. I think really that's it. I have a lot of random stuff here, like... Aimless art is the best art, man. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree, but I think there should be a system, maybe with like naming. I gotta probably find like consistent naming or like what I'm doing. I don't know. This is all coming from VAL1SYST Signal, by the way, which is this hardware system wirelessly transmitted to this screen. So, if you don't know what that is, rewatch the VOD, I suppose. I kind of went over it slowly within like an hour and a half or so. An hour, I guess. We have some interesting videos scattered in. We kind of saw this earlier with the nuns that were walking up the stairs that I was testing. This fast flickering. Sometimes the glitch gets like this. I thought this one was pretty interesting. It looks like one of those old films, you know, where it's like you have the frames, like the analog frames on the film actually scrolling by, but instead it's like digital and it's like trying to reenact that and it's not working properly. I don't know. I think this analog digital link is really interesting, and actually I realized something about myself. I was born right before the year 2000, basically. And this is a time where we are transitioning from the analog world to the digital world. I think the mark of the year 2000 was quite literally a transition between the old world and the new world, if you think about it. Because the internet started out, you know, in the early 2000s. I mean, it started out before, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this internet culture really took off in early 2000s. And I think that was like the change, that was like the transition. And I think this, you know, going back to analog, but to the modern digital world, is this link of two times which have, you know, lost each other. We're so nostalgic for the old days, the analog days, and we yearn to bring it back. But we are consumed by this digital day. Well, maybe we can bring it back. Maybe we can link to the past. In a digital interface, we can recreate those old signals that we lost in time. These analog, these raw human things. You know, I think that's what the purpose of the website also is, kind of like this free-form, early internet age kind of website where you just post things that are interesting. You know, the website feels alive because people are just kind of using it because, like, early days of Wait, okay, we're still running. Okay. Early days of YouTube were this place where you just posted funny videos. You know, why can't we go back to that time? Every time I open my phone now, it's insane what I see. It's absolutely disturbing, really. One thing I wanted to show before I go was how I was inspired by the drones, the drone footage that I have. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something in a sec. Just bear with me. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. That's the noise my drone makes. VAL system is catching transmissions from a past, not the past, just a past. Yeah, I mean, you know, the way I look at it is time is only a thing that we humans kind of, it's necessary for us to perceive life and growth, you know, as humans in this physical form, but the past and the future and signals and messages and symbology, you know, things are transported from the future to the past, from the past to the future, you know, through dreams. Dreams are not bound by our earthly times, not even our bodies, you know. We can project our souls into some other part of the world, you know. It's insanity. And I'm trying to have VAL system work in this essence. Maybe one day we'll develop into this sort of subconscious thing. I want it to be this collective unconscious of ideas, submissions, videos, music, art. Like, I'm not just looking for like garbage. I think what I'm going to add when you sign up is like, treat this place with respect as you would make an offering to a shrine or something. Not saying that's what we're doing, but in a way that you give a gift to a shrine, you would be giving a gift to VAL system, which is like a contribution to the archive. Maybe some poetry that you wrote, maybe some videos or music that you made that you feel is your raw human emotion, and it's not linked to yourself, it's not linked to your name or anything. It's just sent into the void, and those who will open the website may receive it by chance. And so the appeal of the website is not going to be like Reddit where you get the most upvotes, or Instagram where you get the most likes. It's going to be, will my contribution, does it have a purpose? Does it have a point? Does it have a message? And if somebody received it today, would it somehow change them? And if I opened VAL system, would I feel connected somehow with what I just wrote, with what I just read, what I just watched, or what I just heard? You know, this needs to be a link to not only the past, but a link to humanity and its raw emotions. We're not here for fame or money. We're just here to connect with the past. How else can I say it? I mean, I can say it in a million ways because I've been writing it down in my notebook for God knows how long, that I've been writing all this stuff down, you know. This to me is like a life work almost. It feels that I need to do this, and I won't be sitting around and waiting anymore. I will be creating this. I felt that today was in a stage where maybe I could show what's happening in my ideas. And I know I've just been yapping for the past 30 minutes, but I'm also just a bit of a yapper. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, look at this. I have an idea where I take the receiver, this screen that I have here, and I add the glitch to the screen itself using physical knobs. So it's like what you see in Touchdesigner, but it's just on a screen, and you can just walk around. It's like some portable glitch device that you physically have. Maybe I could make one and you could buy it from me, and you could just kind of, on an SD card, go through videos you have and just glitch them, and then it's like an Etch-a-Sketch for glitch. I don't know. You know, that's one idea. This is kind of how I viewed the website design to be, with videos, music, journal, random messages. One more thing I wanted to mention, and then I guess I'm gonna head out. Okay, so it's like my laptop heard me say I had a hello, and then it just okay, bear with me. I'm gonna head off, but I want to say one more thing. Hold on. Are we good? Holy cow. That was a long one. Sorry about that. I mean, soon hopefully we'll be able to fix that, but not for at least a month. Anyways, I have a lot of stuff I'm going to be putting on the archive, and I mean a lot of stuff. I'm going to be putting videos. I'm going to be putting mostly written stuff, and I'm going to be putting lots of journal entries, and I have a lot of stuff dating all the way back to 2018. And it's going to be a lot. You'll start to learn what the essence of the website is about once I start putting my own stuff inside of it. And this is a slogan. I must create a system or live by another man's. And this is something that has been going through my head. I don't know when I wrote this, maybe like a year ago. I think about this basically every day. When I'm at work, when I'm doing anything, I keep thinking, I must create a system or live by another man's. And I can't stand living by another man's system, which I don't like. I didn't ask to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of it. I think it sucks. I think it's stupid. I think it's corrupt. I just don't like it, and I don't like the fact that I just apparently have to sit here and just take it. So I must create a system or live by another man's. That is VAL1SYST3M. And it's not just me. VAL1SYST3M is going to be this thing where I'm creating it for the community to have the ability to express. It's almost like communism. It's so stupid. I'm a communist. I'm not a communist, but it's like this idea, you know. How can I say it? I'm gonna try to create a system which other people will appreciate. And other people will get to contribute too. I don't have a name on the website, okay? I'm just user 19861, just like, you know. Anyways, I don't know what else I'm looking for. Maybe one day I'll read some of these notes. Or I'll just post them to the archive. I love writing things, but I don't like the idea that nobody will ever see it unless I post it to Twitter, and I just hate the idea of posting stuff to Twitter and Reddit and everything. I mean, come on. Is this really the world we're stuck to? We have no other choice. We must be free. We must decentralize. Like, enter the void. We must take the power back. We have the power to do it. Of course we do. The democracy of the internet, where we do what we want. Well, I don't know if that's democracy. But internet for all. Anyways, now I'm rambling. I'm on like a drunk rant. Because things we enjoyed and liked turned into big mainstream machines, we walk away from it and try creating new places for fun, creativity, and freedom. Yeah. It's like that inner child, that inner boy that liked to play with toys and stuff. And liked to have fun, you know. Where did that go? We just decided, no, I'm done with that. I don't want to have fun anymore. I just want to open my phone and see people getting assassinated, and I want to see propaganda in every corner I turn. I want to see this person versus that person, left versus right, blue versus red, up versus down, cold versus hot, everything versus everything, a division everywhere. I mean, come on, what are we doing? This is not what God wanted for us. God wanted us to be one. God wanted us to be... We are created in the image of God. We are not created any differently. Yes, maybe our race, our skin color is different, our complexions are different, our eyes and our hair is different. We're all created in the image of God. I think these times are coming back though. I think everybody's realizing, and one thing I notice is I have week by week been coming closer to God and Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. And I think other people are too. And I think people are starting to open up their eyes. It's like the mainstream thing now is realizing how fucked up the world is now. And I guess, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because damn, I think a lot of things are going to change, and I think the world's going to get pretty fucking weird, honestly. And I don't know. But this place is going to be like a refuge, you know? A place where we can come back and reconnect. One day it will be. It's not right now. Really, it's nothing right now. It's in its form. But you guys who are here get to see it in its baby form. We'll see. Anyways, that's basically all for today. I have nothing else to say right now. I mean, I was thinking of maybe doing more streams where I just talk, because I'm like, god damn, I feel like I have so many things to say. Really dope project and stream. Maybe I'll catch your transmission on the system. Yeah, well, keep your eyes out. I'll probably not be streaming very often right now, but once everything gets more up and running, you'll know about it. So don't worry about it, because I'll probably be live every day at that point. So you'll know about it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you everybody. Who was chatting today? We have Unusual Activity, Elpzu, or Constant, Mr. Dreadlobster, Unusual Activity, or Akira, Ace of Haze, and yeah, and anyone else who's not chatting. I don't know if anybody else is watching or not, but thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions, find a way to let me know. Comments in the archive, email, Instagram. Well, workshop that phrase. It was supposed to be cool to see you space cowboy kind of thing. We'll workshop that phrase. It was supposed to be cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. We'll workshop that phrase. It was supposed to be cool. See you space cowboy kind of thing. Okay. Thank you for stream, VALs. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. None of this would exist if I didn't have anybody to be here watching and contributing. So, of course, thank you all. You'll know what's happening next time. You'll get updates as long as you still have internet access, I suppose. Anyways, goodbye everyone. I'm gonna wave like this, pretending that you guys are in front of me or something. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a blessed night. Thank you so much, everybody.